We're very honored to have with us right now the Rosh Yeshiva of Hagola, Rabbi Mordechai German, and thank you for joining us here.
It's my honor to be here.
Absolutely.
To share in anything Chazaq does is a great honor for me.
Great, thank you very much for coming and making an appearance. What is Hagola? What is your connection with Chazaq?
Chazaq is an organization that, as you know, takes care of Jewish children, taking them from public schools and getting them into yeshivot. Our yeshiva is an organization that is out there to supply an excellent Jewish education for any child, and we will never turn away a child for financial reasons. So obviously the connection between us and Chazaq is strong. Their goal is to pull the kids out of public school. Our goal is to take them in and educate them. So we're a team.
So that's amazing because, yesterday a lot of the interviews that I had were with directors and counselors who deal directly with the kids, and some of them actually recruiters stand outside of the public school, and as they come out they start talking to them, and then they bring him into the after school program, and from there the next step is yeshiva. So that was one half. Now I'm talking to you and you're the other half. It's like, okay, so these teens are inspired, they're ready to go to yeshiva, and then this is the other half. So if you could tell me a little bit about some of the kids that you have taken in, and what they were like when they came versus what they're like now.
Well, many of the children that come to us don't necessarily have a strong background in Judaism. Some of the parents are not as strong, but we give them both an excellent secular education and an excellent Judaic studies program. So they become much more familiar with their heritage, become more familiar with Torah, and of course, we give them, at the same time, we give them an excellent secular education as well. And the students graduate and are ready to go on to college. They're ready to compete in today's workforce, and they're ready to also, many of them are ready to further in their Jewish Torah studies as well.
That's amazing. When you say that these teens that come in are not, don't come from a very Jewish home.
Not Jewish, all Jewish home, but not
Jewish home.
They're not necessarily. Not all the homes are necessarily homes
So
that
they're
are
not religious.
Some of the homes are not religious, correct?
Right. So somebody like are these boys that are able to read, let's say, or recognize the letter Aleph?
So let's be clear. Hagola offers kindergarten, through 12th grade.
Kindergarten
through 12th grade.
Right.
So we have students coming in the kindergarten. We actually have a UPK as well, a pre-kindergarten as well. So children come in at all different ages. Now, we could have a child come in the 7th, 8th grade that does not know Aleph Beis.
Right.
And we have a division where we welcome the children and will actually help children in the 7th grade with the Aleph Beis. We do that. We have someone who's dedicated to mainstreaming the child in the classroom and catching him up on the basics of Judaism, of Torah that he's missing, so that he can enter into the classroom. We deal with that all the time.
That's amazing. Let me ask you, how many kids like that? I mean, you may not know exact numbers, but a ballpark figure, how many kids like that have graduated?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
What,
a lot.
What's a lot of numbers? I don't know,
Hundreds. Hundreds.
Really?
Hundreds.
That's amazing. That's mind blowing, because when you think about it, it's not just these kids, but it's really the future. It's generations. So every kid could be hundreds and hundreds of people down the line in the future.
Totally.
Which is unbelievable.
Totally.
Anyway, thank you so much for coming by.
An honor to be here. All the
sharing
best.
this, and this is really, really, really inspiring. And that's what everybody that was donating today is doing, is making a difference and making that turning point in these kids' lives.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All the best.